Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a makeup tutorial on this look right here. Today I wanted to do for you guys a makeup tutorial on a New Year's Eve look that you guys can use. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. These shades are so good. This palette is going to go into my favorites for sure. I also tapped into the ColourPop Element of Surprise palette. With all of that said and done, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. First shade I'm gonna go into for the eye look is this burnt orange shade. I'm gonna take this on this fluffy brush. This is the M441 by Morphe. I'm gonna start blending this into my crease as my transition shade. Going in on the upper eye, and I'm just taking this in windshield wiper motions and then circular motions as well. I got this eyeshadow palette for Christmas. My brother-in-law's girlfriend got me this for Christmas. So shout out to you, girl. Next shade I'm gonna go into is this shade Raw Sienna. I'm gonna go into that with the M513 brush by Morphe, and I'm just gonna blend this a little bit lower into my crease. And again, I'm just blending all of these shades together. Very light amount, and I'm taking this mostly on the outer edge for now. And then with whatever's left after I've blended the majority of it on my outer edge, I'm gonna take it into my inner corner just because I don't want my inner corner to be too deep. I'm gonna take Cypress Umber, something like that. I'm gonna take this deep shade here and I'm gonna place this mostly on the outer corner, like the outer V of my eye, and I'm gonna deepen up this look just a little bit here. And I'm just gonna focus this right on this outer V, very lightly brushing, like I'm barely touching my eye. And this is why I have the tape there, because could you imagine if I didn't have the tape there, how much of a hot mess this would be? And blend until your fingers bleed. Okay, so now that we're looking smoky, let's go into our next shade. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease here and keep the outer corner dark. And to do that, I'm gonna use this flat like shader brush. This is an Alamar brush. It came in one of my Boxy Charms. I really like it. It's nice and pointed. I'm just gonna use Makeup Revolution concealer. And I like to start low and then kind of work my way up. And I noticed that like placing it and tugging down gives me like a better line. Everything in skincare tells you not to tug on your eye, but I always do. I can't help it. I'm terrible. Place, drag, place, drag. Okay, so I went and dug through my drawers just because I want like a pink shade on the center of my lid. So I went and found the ColourPop Element of Surprise shadow palette. It's really pretty. I'm gonna go in with Subdue, and I'm gonna place that just on the inner portion, like the center of my eye. Right in here. Hey, pop of color, ColourPop. That's clever. Why did I just now realize that? Decisions. No. I'm gonna go in with this shade here. It's Silk Street. I'm gonna go in with this, with this brush here. And I'm gonna spray some Max Fix Plus on it. Got any in there. Tap into that shade. This is just gonna give me like a better pigment payoff that I want. I just tried using this as a mirror. That in fact is not a mirror. Oh yeah. That is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. And I'm gonna take the shade Primavera, however you say that. And I'm gonna pop that into the inner portion of my lid now. Blend those two shades together. Give it that nice gradient effect. Can you guys see that? This is giving me all the feels. I'm gonna go back in with that M433 brush, and I'm with no additional product. I'm just gonna clean up the edges here, especially on the outer V here, to blend that shade nicely. Give it that nice gradient effect. Then I'm gonna take the shade Vermeer right here, tap into that, and place that right on my brow bone. So we'll take the tape off. Oh, that was on there. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Remember when I said before I constantly have a runny nose? That's not a joke. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep my face with the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. And then I'm gonna take, this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I'm really liking this so far. I've used it a couple times. I like this. It has this little doe foot applicator, which makes it easy for me because then I can just kind of spread around the product where I want it. Oh, look, I got a face mask on. I'm gonna take this Tarte foundation brush here and I'm just gonna blend this into the skin. Did you guys have a good Christmas? Because I did. It was pretty awesome. It took us 4 hours to open presents. Insane, because there's a lot of us. There's like 12 of us in the family, like close families. I always look like a ghost when I put foundation on. Today I'm gonna go in with my normal concealers. I've really been loving these. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. And then I'll go in with the shade C2. And place that everywhere else. On my forehead. I like to go down the center of my eyes too. My upper lip, like so. This is the Morphe Contour and Highlight Sponge. I really like it because it has this point to it, and I like to use it to get underneath my eyes. I'm gonna let this sit here for a little bit underneath my eyes, especially because I noticed that when you let your concealer sit a little bit, the powders in it kind of start to come to the top and then it's more full coverage. And we all know I'm a full coverage kind of gal. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with Pretty Vulgar Matte About It Translucent Setting Powder. This is my ride or die right now. I'm really loving this. And I'm gonna take this and set right underneath the eye here. Make sure you definitely set the tip of your nose, because if you're kissing people at midnight, you want that to still be on there and not on them. There's powder all over me. And then with this fluffy brush, this is the Aesthetica P12. I'm gonna sweep away all the extra powder. Next, I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I'm gonna use, of course, my Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Light. Hit the high points of my forehead, make it look like we got a little bit of sun and we're not so dead. Because the girl living in Oregon, you get sun 2 months out of the year. Fake it till you make it, right? And then to contour, I'm gonna take the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit on this small tapered brush. This is a Real Techniques brush. I'm pretty sure I got it in a pack. Just hit the hollows of my cheek here. take my duo fiber brush, any duo fiber brush will work for this, and just blend that out. Blend all of the bronzer out, make sure it all looks seamless and blended in. That way it's not so harsh. Alistair! I dropped a brush and he freaks out. For blush, I'm gonna go in with the Pretty Vulgar Prim Vixen. Super pink blush. I've used this before in one of my videos. I'm going to take the slightest amount when using this and pop this onto the apples of my cheeks. I think this is what I'm most excited for. This is the Ofra Cosmetics, the collaboration with NIKKIETUTORIALS. This is the highlighter in Glazed Donut. You guys, holy hell. And since it's a New Year's Eve look, we gotta go big or go home. Girl. Holy moly. I'm like getting carried away. I love it so much. Let's go on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, to my upper lip. I want to put it everywhere. But I'm not going to do that because that would be crazy. Okay, so let's go in and finish the lower lash line. I'm going to take on this flat shader brush. This is a M432 by Morphe. I'm going to take that Cypress Umber and just tap into that. And I'm going to place that on my lower lash line. I'm going to blend that too with that line that we have going, that wing. Okay, let me blend this out real quick. I'm going to take the slightest amount of Cypress Umber and blend that out on the outer corner here. Smoke it out for Smokey the Bear. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with that pink shade again, kind of the combo that I did on the center, and I'm gonna keep that effect going because I'm into that right now with that pink shade here. Place that on the center. I'm liking that so far. Again, just to keep the gradient effect going, I'm gonna go back in with Primavera. Place that on the inner portion here. So for inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go in on this pencil brush and I'm gonna use Vermeer again. And I low-key want to go in with Glazed Donut, honestly. Let's just take Glazed Donut for shits and giggles. Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. So let's go ahead and add liner. I'm going to use this black eyeliner. It's the Kristofer Buckle Graphic Line Gel Eyeliner. It's very black and seems pretty smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and place that on my upper lash line just because I want that deepened up a bit. I need to sit up straight. I am also going to do my tight line. Okay, and then for mascara today, I'm going to use the Warner Beauty Unlashed mascara. I've talked about this mascara before. It is one of my favorites for sure. Let's pop this on my lower lash line. And again, I have lash extensions, so I don't need to add mascara to my top lash. But if you don't have lash extensions, go ahead and add lashes if you'd like, or don't. It's your look. You could do whatever you want. And if you guys are wondering, I have 3 dogs. I have a Puggle, who is our old man. His name is Semi. And then we have Dudley, who is our middle child. He is a pit / shepherd mix. He's huge. He looks like Scooby-Doo, like he is the cutest thing ever. And then we have Alistair, who is our pit, and he is still a puppy. So they go back and forth constantly. And Semi, he just goes and finds somewhere to ball up and sleep all day. Like he could sleep all day. Unless you mention food to him, then he's got that beagle bark, if you guys know what I'm talking about, and it is almost deafening at times. Like it is so loud. And then for lips, just to finish the look off, I'm going to line my lips with MAC pencil in Whirl. And I like to line my lips because apparently I'm still in kindergarten and don't know how to draw in the lines. So this is my cheat sheet. I'm gonna go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the shade Crush. It is one of their liquid lipsticks. I just want to keep it nude today. I don't want to take away from my eye look. Okay, so this is it, you guys. This is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think that this look turned out really cool and I'm into it. Any requests that you guys have or anything that you guys like to see, go ahead and leave a comments down below and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
We gotta do a little snippety doo-dah. Snippety day.
Oops. Sorry. He just scared the shit out of me.